Hello everyone, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? How was your Wednesday? Hello. Hello Cookies. You're probably not here, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Hello Cookies, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, you can do this. Hang on, you're so close to freedom. Hang on. And thank you for stopping by, even though I don't think you're here. Saria, welcome. Hello, it's been a bit. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Vorador, hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We hire monkeys. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I think it's been a bit too, hasn't it? Rancor, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Finally, a mouse that mouses have decently. Did you recently change your mouse? Is this one better? Are you enjoying? Is it a super expensive one? Is it a gamer mouse? I have a cheap, like, whatever I could get mouse. I don't understand, like, gamer mouses and stuff. I mean, I understand them, but I don't get them, you know? I tried using one once, on, like, a friend's house or something, and the amount of buttons stressed me out. The fact that I had to move, like, so carefully around the mouse because, it had buttons on the side, and so I constantly ended up like pressing the button on the side, and that would refresh the page or go to the previous page or something. I don't know, it was so freaking annoying. Ritesh, food for tomorrow prepared. Chilling may comment. Did I say hello to you, Ritesh? Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I'm so glad that you have your food prep done. Food prep has been a struggle for me this week, but I do have everything prepared except for like dinner tomorrow. I think I'm pretty sure I have enough leftovers to last me until dinner tomorrow, which is good because today I'm gonna be busy after stream and I'm not gonna want to cook. But it's been a struggle this week. Who else? Officer Hotpants, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Rancor, not great at all. Can't even talk about why, but at least work it was good. I hope that whatever it is gets better. I hope that it gets resolved and that it's not a problem anymore. I hope that you can feel relieved soon of whatever it was, and if that's not a possibility, I hope that you can go through the rest of the day so that you can start fresh tomorrow, maybe a little bit better, hopefully. Doing okay, still on sleep deficit from that Tuesday night, but only gotta survive tomorrow. I'm also kind of on a sleep deficit. I normally, unless I'm extremely bad, I normally try not to make a big deal of it because I know that the adrenaline of chatting and being live will solve it. But golly gee, I'm so tired. I am so tired. I'm sleepy. I stayed up until way too late. So here's the thing, right? I know we're still not drawing, but we're gonna get to it eventually. Yesterday, I had a doctor, and the intention was to have the rest of the day to do line art and to like advance this art. Instead, the doctor ended up taking most of the day for reasons, right? Between that doctor and another doctor that I wasn't sure I was gonna have, but then I did. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, it was like 2 a.m. and I was still trying to finish stuff. So yeah, I'm also sleepy as hell. Got a massive case that required very little actual work, so that helps with target. Okay, that's good. At least one good thing. I think I hope the other thing gets better. I'm doing fun and it's been so long. It has been long, Zario. I hope that you're doing good. A bit of difficult morning due to lack of sleep, but are we all sleep deprived? Are we the sleep deprived club right here, right now? What is up? What is up, my sleep deprived peeps? Rise up, man! Hype for the coloring? Don't be hyped for the coloring. I am so stressed about the color. I need to get it through my head that I actually, unless it's like low stakes, like doing sketch requests and like the 10-minute challenge versus 1-minute challenge, and turn on the lo-fi version of your theme to put everyone, including yourself, to sleep. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do lo-fi version. Wait. I've learned how to do this. I think I have learned how to do this. How to change stuff in the stream without like you guys implement the changes. I'm pretty sure I've managed to learn it. I'm pretty sure. Let me just test it out. Can you still hear the BGM right there? I hope. I did not think she did it correctly. Did that not work? Did that not work? Hello? I hear nothing. Nothing? I was so confident. I was so confident that I had learned it. The lo-fi is playing. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure I understand this feature, but we're trying. We're learning. We're improving. Slowly. We're slowly improving. Technically. Nirvana, welcome my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Frederick, welcome my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I bought this mouse for £5 about 10 years ago, and it's far more functional and accurate than the generic one I was using. It's a Logitech Beat Numbers. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume it's a basic one. Asura, welcome my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Long day ahead? Oh, good. Then I'm not alone. Long day behind me and ahead. I don't know. It's so much. I need the world to take a little bit of a pause. Just a little bit of a pause. I just need 1 week where I actually get to sit and do whatever I want to be doing without deadlines and without the world throwing me surprise issues to handle. Looks like it's no sleep Thursday for everyone. We need to sync up on healthier things. We need to sync up on healthier things, guys. We need to like come at the stream and be like, oh my god, I slept so well. And then another person goes, well, maybe I didn't sleep super well, but I went to the park and I did exercise on the fresh air. We need to like get on a different vibe altogether. So if the universe could hear me and make it happen, that would be super nice. Universe, your moon. This is what I'm manifesting, or whatever. I don't know how that actually works. Like manifestation shit. I'm not lol, I slept until 1 AM. Okay, I applaud you for being the one well-rested person here. Until we unite, I live for that night. Sonata Arctica. I don't know what that is. Wrong button? What did I do? What did I do? What did it look like? What happened? What was happening while I was trying to fix it? You're back now. It works. It's just that your stream was interrupted at the perfect moment. My entire stream was interrupted? Wait, was my entire stream interrupted? Did you not hear me? That is so weird. There we go. This is much more my mental speed right now. The lo-fi? Yeah. I love the brooder so much. Akavian, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Well, actually, that's one of the first things we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how far we're gonna get into the coloring process because I'm afraid. I realized like ages ago, and I realize it every single time that I have to do it. But I just stress myself out trying to do art live. I stress myself out because most of my art process is error and trial and error, and I don't feel comfortable doing trial and error live. And I know that it's stupid to say. I don't care. That's how I feel. So I realized I should just stop doing art streams But yeah, I put some blue in there. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that. We're gonna play around with the color of the swimsuit. If anyone has any ideas they would like to see for the color of the swimsuit, it's all separated in layers so that it's easy to just replace the color. And we can play around with it. Same with the hat and the bag, the accessories, stuff like that, you know. Actually, it's not stuff like that, it's literally just that. The hat, the bag, and the swimsuit all have colors that we could try. Yes, I'm having a good day. I'm glad to hear that, Kavian. Time is overall getting shorter and shorter. Remember when you were in school and 45 minutes felt like a long time, or you had 15 minutes, which was plenty to play a game? I don't remember ever feeling like 15 minutes was plenty to play a game. Personally, I personally never felt like 15 minutes was much time for anything. Nowadays, 15 minutes feels like... But it always did. 15 minutes doesn't feel like enough time to do anything. I drew a line on a piece of imaginary paper. Good. Now 45 minutes of a class is almost over, and 15 minutes is enough to blink twice. 15 minutes is enough to do like one level of a quick game, I guess, or something. I'm not entirely sure. So let me tell you what's gonna happen. First of all, I'm gonna have to stand up and stop like being in front of you for a second, because I just realized that I plugged my tablet wrong. This has never happened, but you know, stuff had to happen. It's one way or another. One way or another, I had to mess up. So I'll be right there. I'm still here, but Orange Trees, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Are you American? No, I am Argentinian. Do you like to play Mario games? No, because I don't have any consoles, and Nintendo keeps refusing to release stuff on computers, and so, you know, I don't get access to Nintendo games. Wait, what does a snake, how does a snake stand up? Standing is, like, the idea of standing is just the idea of, like, uprighting yourself and being higher than you were before, you know? Also, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Did I say hello to everyone? Nirwanda, did I say hello to you? Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'll be right back. I'm still here. I'm still here. I am just very far away. Don't forget me. I'm back! And technically my tablet should be working. Is it working? Is it working? It seems like it is. Let's freaking go. Alright, so. What do you like more? First question. This is going to be a oh shit, I forgot the nails. I forgot the nails. You're trying to fiddle with the music and it cut off the stream for a moment. But did it cut off the entirety of the stream? That's what I'm curious. I guess I'm gonna have to check it out later. But did it cut off the stream entirely? Like, could you not hear me talking? Could you not see me moving? I was moving. Oh yeah, you colored it. I finished the lines. Look at those thin lines. Look at those thin lines, man! I put so much effort into doing thin liner, and it's so hard. It's so hard. But at least this is the whole stream died? That is absolutely not what's supposed to happen! It cut off for about 10 seconds. Okay, so I don't understand how to use that function, and I will stop trying. Damn, this is a super long tail. I've been saying my tail is long. You guys don't believe me, but I've been saying that my tail is long. I know you're a fan of white. How about that? I'm not a fan of white swimsuits, but I could. Also, we could try and tackle something to do with that background. Tell me what you think about this. where would the horizon be? Because I have never really attempted backgrounds and they make me nervous. But if the horizon was there, does that feel right? Also, what the fuck am I gonna do in the horizon? I guess there's going to be water. A little bit of water in the background. And I guess I could try and like do some clouds. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I never do backgrounds. I never do backgrounds. Pretty sure you're supposed to start them before starting the like with the rest of the composition, but we don't care. We don't care. 15 minutes is about enough to check my watch and see how much time has passed. Really? I think 15 minutes is enough to play like maybe one round of like a stupid silly phone game, probably like a match 3 or something. That's amazing. The scuff is getting better and worse. Well, we were trying things. We were trying things. My god, what? My scuff? What? Bro, my guy, what scuff did I miss? Also, hi, welcome, hi, Osis. My tablet was plugged in wrong. Nothing more. Your English is amazing. Thank you, Orestes. Orestes, welcome, thank you. I know that I said welcome already, but thank you. Technically, aren't you always here, but just far away? Well, but I meant far away from my mic and everything. My SCP is taking ages because of my high res. What is your SCP? Is she plugging her tablet on the other side of the room? I moved my mic. It was buffering, that sucks. It's called telescoping lots of snakes and most notably cobras. Telescoping? What do you mean? Agent, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, hi! And new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit, hello! I'm so thrilled to see the finished drawing soon. I am thrilled to be done with it. I am thrilled to be done with it. I'm not gonna finish it in stream, I'm sure. I'm sure that I'm not gonna finish it on stream, but at least you saw, like, at least you saw every single part of the process, at least a little bit. That's why I laughed. In the absence of Scuff, you created Scuff. Except it turns out Gorilla Scuff was waiting in the shadows. It's me trying to learn how to do this better. Thin Liner ends up stabbing me in the back when I need to make my resolution lower. We're not gonna make our... Maybe we're gonna make our resolution lower depending on how it needs to be posted. The horizon should be about 10% from the bottom if you ask me. That low? Okay. Below the tail tip. It is right now below the tail tip. Around the hips? It is around the hips. Is she near the water or near the edge of the beach? Yes! She's going to be wherever it looks the best. The closer she's to the water, the higher the line should be. I don't think we would be close to the water. Unless the water is behind her. The water is behind her. That seems like an okay height? That seems like an okay height to me. When you were a kid, there was a break, or your parents would pick you up in 15 minutes. That was enough for us to boot up the PC and play a game like Worms or some random platformer. I don't know, maybe we have vastly different like personalities and life experiences. 15 minutes never felt like enough to me to do anything. I don't think 15 minutes would have been enough to boot a game, honestly. Except for like, again, except for like a simple match 3 mobile. 3 more drawing streams, let's go! No. I'm gonna finish up stream. I'm getting stressed. Your resolution in the drawing. Oh, by CSP you meant Clip Studio Okay, now I get it. Okay, yeah, that looks like a good enough horizon. Like, that's where we can get started, right? So next up, let's talk about the swimsuit. I did two options. First, I added this, like, transparent fabric thing. The bikini that I got inspired, the one that I never found again. Remember, guys, that I told you, like, oh, I have this reference of, like, a dress swimsuit that I saw an ad for that I'm never gonna be able to buy, but it's so nice and it's so lovely. I never found it again, but I remember it had like a transparent fabric as part of the dress, and that's what I tried to do here. And for the top, so that it would also have transparency because it needs too much, right? Because it's a two-piece swimsuit. What the frick is going on? Hello, tablet, behave. And the top, I wanted it to also have transparency, so I did two options. Which one do you like best? Which one do you like best? The transparency on the like bust area, or the transparency in the midriff area? Tablet's upset. Uh-oh. I don't know why it's upset. I'm turning it so well. Kevin Nessica, welcome. My hello. Crooked Gamer, welcome. My hello. Sammy, welcome. My hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You can really tell that half of us are running on nowhere near enough sleep. Me included. This is not bad. This is great. Make you. Thank you. I've been working very hard. I've been working too hard on it. The art is almost finished. It is. The problem is that the painting is also gonna take pretty much as long as the rest of it took. Probably, but we can render some stuff rather quickly. We can render this we're gonna render rather quickly. Actually, do you want me to show you how I render things that I already know pretty well how to render, or do you want me to like attempt the new coloring style here? Because I think what we're gonna try doing a multiply shadow for placing the shadows quickly and see where that leaves me. I never use this technique. It feels too harsh for me, but I'm thinking the idea was to try new things, right? Do you want to see another color in the swimsuit though? Also, which one do you prefer? The shadow over the bust, or the transparency over the bust, or the transparency over the midriff? Which one is better? Which one is better? Bust, midriff, bust, midriff. Well, no bust, chest, whatever, chest or midriff. Kevin, Sammy, and Crook, I hope you're doing good. I don't know if I said my full welcomes, but welcome. Hi, I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nowadays, I need at least 2 hours to get into playing something properly. Depends on the game. With Vampire Survivors, I think it became so addicting to me because it's something that you can do with half an hour. So, like, half an hour is one entire run of Vampire Survivors. And by extension of Holocure, right? So, those two games became sort of like a big crutch, gaming crutch. When I need a little bit of a game but I don't have a little time, that's something I can rely on. Lord Fina, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Bust looks pretty good and makes more sense. I think kind of. Are you Argentinian? Yes. Midriff, I think. Midriff. Either is fine. Bust. For me, one run on Vampire Survivors take a full hour somehow. How? Death is going to approach at the half an hour point. Although I guess you can't just keep killing Death for a while, but it still wouldn't be more than half an hour. I'm saying pretty much a 50-50 opinion. We're not polling. Should I poll? Should I do a proper poll? I don't know. I'm saying 2 people say midriff and 2 people say chest. I personally think I prefer it more on the midriff. But I don't know. It could be on the chest. What do you guys think? What do we think? I keep either alt-tabbing like now, or I think too long on what item to pick next, and it adds up to half an hour in Vampire Survivor taking a full hour. I think I understand that. At first, I used to do that, but then I kind of settled on my favorite builds, and it takes me very little time to choose stuff because I know exactly what I want to have. Also, that's gonna bother me the entire time, so we're just gonna grab this, erase that line, make sure that we do it on the same spot, but straight, because that's what the horizon is supposed to be. The horizon is supposed to be straight. There we go, that's better. Do whichever makes sense to you, or both if you like. I thought you were just looking for opinions. I am, but you guys did like a 50-50. I also just feel that it would be more comfortable. Like, this would be more comfortable to me, I think. Joshua Kitson, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! Alright, and the other thing that we were gonna play around with a little bit is on colors. I wanted to try one thing. First, I wanted to try changing the color of the hat and the bag. Changing the color of the hat and the bag. I'm thinking, you know, my dual tone browns, right? That could be something that I translate in here. Like so. Oh, forgot to lock it. Don't worry about it. Okay, forgot that I have this on the same layer. Not smart. How about now? Okay, yeah, that's better. The problem with this is that it definitely does feel like there's too much color and not enough rest, not enough air, you know? And also not enough contrast, but that's easy. We just come here, we just make this darker. We make it more chocolatey. And we bring it here. But I don't know how to feel about that. I think the white was nice. I think the white was a nice, like, contrast thing. Like it was a nice rest for the eyes. I also think in this case it should be all like the other way around. I think the bag here. I think the bag here should be lighter, and the other thing should be Keep forgetting how I painted my layers. Alright, that would be better. I'm still not entirely sure if I like it though. I think the white was better. I have specific builds too, and sometimes getting what you want is a pain in the rear, even if you remember to use the seal. Yep! Absolutely, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Let's play some background colors as well. Just lightly. We're not gonna actually like worry about the background too much. We're not gonna worry about the background too much, but we're gonna make sure that I don't have the I don't have this line completed. So it's not working for me until I complete the line. It's probably not gonna be completed, is it? Oh, it is! Nice! Alright, let's set up some... Buddy once told me. Who's bad? That's bad. That's kind of better, but it... my color scheme is a problem! Turns out, my color scheme is on its own an enemy. My color scheme is kind of a problem. Turns out. Which, you know, we're gonna have to deal with. We're probably gonna do, actually... could do like a sunset-y situation. Like a little bit of orange there. An orange and what other colors for a sunset? I should look for a picture of a sunset like as a reference later. Although I do think it could look nice. I do think a sunset could look nice. Give it some ambiance. But it wouldn't make sense to be on the beach at a sunset for me, especially wearing a hat. We're gonna ignore the sunset idea. Actually, we're gonna ignore the sunset idea. I don't like it anymore. We're not doing that-ish. We're gonna put some clouds in there. None of this matters right now. I don't know, as pale as she is, it makes perfect sense to me that she only comes out at sunset. I use sunblock. I am responsible. Look at the hat. Look at the hat. Oh, she's out in the water. I get it now. She's not... I mean, she's close to the water. The drawing looks so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been taking me ages and a lot of stress. So I really hope that it ends up looking nice. If you think that's more comfortable, then do it. Do it that way. The midriff? Transparency thing? Yeah. I can imagine that bag on Amazon. Black, white, 83 pounds, 38 pounds. Why would it be much more expensive if it was white? I'm ready to see it finished. I'm ready to be finished. Obradina's taught us we should trust your gut instinct. Has it? Has it? Legitimate question. Shiny Bunny, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. My peanut man looks like an obese imposter. I hope that it makes it cute. Is Sunblock what she calls her house? Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I have a very good FPS, excuse you. I should look at a picture of a sunset. She really is a true nerd. I've mentioned before, I think you should do references for everything. But that's another reason why I don't like drawing live, because it's looking for references is not nice to do live. It's not a nice thing to do live. Oh yeah, the colors of the swimsuit. This is what it would... Yes! This is what it would look like if we decided to go with white. But then white and what? You can do... Let's suppose we wanted to go with white here. I keep forgetting that I need to lock the layers. If we wanted to go with white there, we need some other color to contrast. We need some other color. We could go with like black, for example, and then get this, the transparency to also be black. And that is a very Chanel, very like elegant, classic elegant sort of attire. But I would hate it. I would hate it. I don't think it matches my style. I don't think it matches my vibe. I don't think... Obviously, I would have to redo the bag colors, the hat, and everything. What about pink? We could try pink. It would be such a mess to clean as well. For the straps, I mean. I'm gonna go with an old pink. Too saturated. Too coral. it's too much pink now, isn't it? Isn't it too much pink now? Ugh. Ugh. Slightly better. Look better in my head. I'm thinking blue. Yeah, it was blue. This is where we started. Oh my god, I should have saved the reference. I should have saved that as a color. Actually, now I don't like it. Let me just make this. I think that's better. The sky definitely needs a pink tint. We can try that. We can try a little bit of a pink tint. On the top or on the bottom? It would make more sense on the bottom, right? I'm not entirely sure. Aberdeen, as streamed by Ellie, has taught us to roll the dice. It has! It has taught us that when you have a 50-50 chance, you just freaking go for it. You just take it. Ever heard of reverse vampires? They love sunlight and garlic. Me! I should look at a picture of a sunset. Yeah. Maybe a darker pink that her skills so it stands out. I think if I make the outfit pink, it's too much pink. White with blue accents. I really don't want to do that. I'll tell you why in a second. I'm gonna first take a little screenshot of this. Actually, I'm not gonna take a little screenshot of this. I'm just going to duplicate the color. Just an insane amount of layers to duplicate, but I'm gonna duplicate it anyways so that I keep this color because I like it. But let's try a pink, a white with a blue, which the reason I don't like it, is because I see my flag in this. It's not exactly it. It's not exactly how it is. But I do end up seeing my flag more than anything in this coloring. It feels very, you're wearing the Argentinian flag to me. It seems very, you're wearing the Argentinian flag to me, and that upsets me. I end up not liking that. I see the flag of Finland in it myself. I see the flag of my country. I see my own flag. And I don't like it. I don't want to be a walking billboard for my country. That's not something I want. Ugh. Better. Much better, right? I think that's better. So this is your Stars and Stripes bikini. Interesting. It kind of is. It kind of is. I mean, it's the opposite way. Should be the opposite way because we have more light blue than white in the flag. But just saying like white, blue, and white. Sorry, white, blue, light blue, and white, and nothing more. Just sends me into like a attack mode. We could try something. Something that I hadn't considered is doing the the outfit in my normal brown colors. Or rather, even if I considered it for a little bit, I wasn't into it. Because it's too much of the same. Like, it's constantly using the same colors, you know? Sometimes you want... Did I not lock this? Sometimes you want a little bit of a change, you know? And if I want this to work, I definitely would have to do... to change these things. For absolute sure, I would have to change these things. I would have to return this to white, which I liked. I liked it in white. I do like it in white. Maybe a little bit of gray. No. Okay, we're keeping it white. Except for you. Actually, we're not changing. We're not changing. I think we're gonna try keeping that in white. And the bag. The bag also in white. This is another option. This is another option. As your eyes, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And also, welcome back to the Jam Polishers. I'm so glad to see you here. Also, Lego Engineer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Crumpets, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Of course, it's white and blue. It isn't! We're trying colors. Do you have any colors to suggest, Crumpets? We're in the process of like trying colors. I threw the flag immediately. Yeah, me too. So that's not staying. You don't take pride in your country? It's a complicated topic. I take some pride in my country, but I don't take, like, I don't like the whole flags on clothes in any sort of way. I don't like the idea of like plastering your nationality in your clothes for some reason. Why not red? We could try red. It also kind of looks like you're wearing the tablecloth of a seaside Greek restaurant. Okay, we're definitely not doing the white and blue for sure. Instead of the Argentina número uno meme. Yeah. Brown looks nice too. Brown does look nice. But at the same time, it's kind of boring. It's the same thing I wear all the time. It's the same colors I'm constantly wearing. But it does look nice, doesn't it? That just looks like leather? I don't think it does. But maybe I would have to fix that on... Oh my god, I forgot to draw these lines here! Shit. I can suggest a light yellow with green and blue decorations like flowers. Do you intend me to draw more stuff? The drawing is done! Light yellow with green and blue decorations. Light yellow... This is what we could try. A yellow. It's not going to look nice because we already have too much yellow like being a problem. Well, I don't know. It could look nice. Wait a second. What else did you say? Yellow with green and blue decorations. Ayo? it, but I'm not hating it. Granted, the yellow with the yellow hair is kind of a problem. And then we already have a lot of yellow going on. Let me change some of this to green instead. It has something going for it. It definitely has something going for it. It's very happy. That's a bit too saturated for my taste. Problem is I have to make it contrast with the rest of it. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? What the hell? Oh my god! I think I know why that's happening. Is the membership alert? Yes, but why did it get cut off? Actually, I think I know. No, I still don't know. I will try something else after the stream to see if that can stop happening. But I don't, it still makes no sense that it is happening. If it is what I think it is, it still makes no sense and I don't understand why it's happening. Yellow looks like a banana that's gone back without the light. I think the problem with this that I'm having is it's... Now it's the flag of Brazil! I didn't want to say anything, but it was making me think of a box of medication. Those are almost always the same shades of white and blue. Ugh. Yeah, we're not doing white and blue. What about white and gold or yellow? It would fit my normal colors. The one thing that I don't like about it is the idea of having a white beach suit. And I don't know, I feel like the white is a little bit too washed out. There's something about the white as a main color for the clothes. Granted, once we have the shadows, it's gonna feel different. But it's I don't know. Maybe I should start doing some shadows and then we can keep playing with the clothes color. This is not bad. It's just I'm hesitant of adding more yellow. Good old beige always reminds me of Stitherwin. Why? Leather swimwear, that sounds awful actually. It's not leather, it's just leather colored. It kind of looks like you were drawing yourself as a caveman having a beach day. No! Actually, brown swimsuits are really cute to me. What about blue with yellow accents? No, that would look like Bolka. I'm sorry, I have such a like heavy baggage of flags that I don't like. I thought someone had donated some money and lagged your brain. No. It was a membership alert, but it got cut off, and that's what lagged my brain. Try switching the colors. This one's not just wearing black and blue. Good reference. Actually, you know what? Pat in the back, officer. I approve of that one. You know what? That's great. Actually, do I have access to the... You know what? I freaking wish. Oh my god. I wish I had foreseen this possibility of somebody doing something that required clapping. I wish I could just press a button and have clapping. I'm in the yellow and blue, so blue with yellow accents. Blue with yellow accents. I don't think I'm gonna like it. I don't think I'm gonna like it. deep blue with yellow. I'm not gonna mess up my favorite color scheme, which is that one. I'm not gonna mess up the blue, because here's where I started. I started with something like this, which I think so far it's one of my favorites. So far it is really one of my favorites. It's not entirely there, but I like it. Then the browns I like as well. The browns I think are nice. But granted, it's a little bit boring because it's what I normally wear. Then this one is not bad. It's just not great either. It's, man, I didn't think deciding the colors was gonna be so difficult for me, but it is. It's really difficult. I'm trying to think of nice spring, summer color schemes. Zach Matthias, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Granted, wait a second. You also proposed crumpets at one point. You said, how about red? And you know what? We haven't really tried red. So let's check something a bit more reddish. We have to be very careful with red because it's so easy to get like a super saturated red that it doesn't work. Something like that could be kind of cute. How about dark orange? Yeah, like dark orange reds. We haven't played around with those colors. Something like this could be cute. I need to adapt the hat to it if I decide to go. Not to mention it pisses off the Minotaur girls. It's gonna be difficult for you to find a perfect color scheme since your model's already super colorful to the point where you won't like anything. Which is why I keep defaulting to whites and browns. Trying to think of nice spring-summer color schemes. This one is kind of nice, but as red, oh my god, hi, how are you doing? It's been such a long time. Hi! How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Light green with a nice light blue or yellow accent. I think we've tried that, right? Like, we technically have tried that. You know what I didn't try though? Teal. You know what I didn't try? A monochromatic teal. How do I feel about a monochromatic teal setup? Feel about something like that. I'm doing alright, how are you? Struggling. I'm struggling so hard. I am struggling so hard. And also, I really do need to finish those lines that I didn't do and that I hadn't realized until now. I hadn't realized where the freak is. There we go. I didn't notice this. I don't know how I didn't notice. My bad. That's a pretty bad thing not to notice. Changes a lot. But yeah, my intention was to watch a bunch of tutorials on coloring styles to find things that I could try for the coloring process. Unfortunately, because of all the issues I had yesterday with all of my plans going up in flames, I ended up not really having a lot of time to watch tutorials. So I watched one that I had a lot of hopes for, and it was just more of the same, like kind of explaining basic concepts that I already know that aren't really gonna help me. Where is that smudge coming from? There's a smudge. I think it should be right here. I was right. It was right there. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. For now, I'm gonna keep... which color scheme am I gonna keep? I think I'm gonna keep this one. Just because I really do think it's, like, possibly the nicer one. I do wanna... I think I started it with the opposite colors. And I don't remember what made me change it. Because I had a reason to do the accents lighter than the... I definitely had a reason to do the accents lighter. How often do you spend a minute trying to fix a smudge before realizing it's a physical smudge on your screen? Constantly. There's one smudge on my screen right now, actually. That I'm thinking I should clean because it's going to confuse me in a bit, but I'm probably not going to. I know myself well enough. Alright, so we're gonna try. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try. I didn't do anything with this layer, right? I'm going to try for the first time in a long time. I'm going to try do a multiply layer for shade. Just for defining where the shadows are going to be. And it's probably going to be awful for me because this is not what I normally do. This is not what I normally do, and I'm going to suffer greatly doing it. But you know what? I said that I was going to try something new, and I intend to. So I'm going to keep up my promise of trying something new. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna... Don't have hopes. I said it before. Don't have high hopes for today. Don't have hopes for my on-stream art, because I get nervous and I can't focus and I can't do my normal process. I don't know why. I keep trying and I keep failing at it. We are assuming that the light is kind of like coming from here ish. So we're gonna keep that in mind. You cleaned it as quick as you cleaned your toast. As you clean your toast. You clean it as quick as you clean your toaster. And listen, man. Listen. It has a crumbs tray, okay? It has a tray that is supposed to, like, the crumbs are supposed to go into that tray, and it's as easy as taking it out and dumping it every now and then, which I do, okay? This time around, for some reason, the crumbs were not flowing neatly into the tray. And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it happened. It just happened. We're gonna try. To my dismay, we're gonna try cell shading. To my absolute horror, we're gonna try cell shading and we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do here. Oh my god, I hate cell shading so much. I hate cell shading so much. I know it I feel like I'm dying. And that's not an exaggerated reaction. It's the truth of my soul. I am dying, Crumpets! I like the suit being darker or much lighter than the pink for contrast. I like it being an entirely different color. Like the blue matches the accessories and my eyes. And it doesn't feel like it's completely breaking away from the rest of the colors. But at the same time, it's not like the same colors you're used to seeing, and it doesn't like feel like too much on the eye because it's not the same pink that you're seeing everywhere else, or yellow. There's too much yellow, there's too much pink. I just genuinely hate cell shading. I just genuinely hate cell shading. But Lena, hi, how are you doing? Hi, Lena. Lena, help me. Lena. Lyra, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I think this is the first time I see you here, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. In case you haven't been here, I don't know if you have. To my absolute horror, we're gonna be trying cell shading. Oh, I relate to this so much. Yes. So you can't help me either, Lena. You and Lena both know how to overreact to a nothing burger of a process. It's not a nothing burger for me. How do you do shadows normally then? Color by color. I start with like the softest of shadows, and then and with the most airbrushy of shadows, and then I slowly start building up the harder shadows, specifically in like some layers. It's a slow process. I'm antagonized Crumpet so much, it's so funny. You do antagonize him quite a bit. Lena, look at the mirror. Do you see that mole? Of course you do. It's there. Now you need to hide it because everyone is absolutely not gonna care about it. You still hide it. That's a nothing burger. It's not a nothing burger in our hearts. Alright, so then this would have some occlusion. The hair here would have some occlusion. The inside also would have some occlusion, I guess. My problem with cell shading is that when they start doing cell shading like this, it's like, when does it stop? If I try to do like a quick cell shaded layer, it's like it all blends together. It ends up all blending together, and there are no shapes. It's all one shape. It's all one freaking shape, you know? Which, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. If you have a soft shading, it just feels like you can actually capture the nuances of the shapes a lot better. So I'm probably gonna try and use like whatever I manage to do cell shading wise as a guide. I don't see myself truly like keeping up with it. So this process is meant to be much faster? Yeah, the cell shading is supposed to make it much faster than what I normally do, which is slowly doing layer by layer. I don't know. There are a lot of like anime artists that you can clearly see it's mostly cell shading with some soft tones added in later. Even the tutorial that I was seeing, like the person was showing how they chose big areas of cell shade, but then there was a hard cut where the shadows were all blended in nicely, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! You skipped something, buddy! If you're cell shading, then how is it looking all nice and soft after, And that's kind of the point where I struggle. It's like, how do you stop it from feeling like this one big, harsh, sort of like shape? Oh yeah, I also have to do this thingy. No, I changed the color. Changing the color comes after. Changing the color comes after. I need to first have the entirety of. First, I need to have the entirety of the thing. Oh, the shape, defined. Then we're gonna play with the color. Then we're gonna play with the color. And I also think I'm supposed to have some shapes here. Do you want some advice for the cell shading? If you don't, because unsolicited advice, I get it. Please, please give me the advice. Please give me all the advice. I don't know how to do cell shading. I hate cell shading. Cell shading is my enemy. Please give me advice. Lena, I would appreciate your advice very, very much. She doesn't need to antagonize me. I antagonize myself all the time because I'm right. That's not what antagonizing yourself means. That's not antagonizing yourself. That's like the opposite of antagonizing yourself, saying that you're always right. Saying that you're always right is like the opposite of antagonizing. It looks real good to me. Are you sure this isn't your overwhelming perfectionism kicking in again? Oh, very highly likely. Very highly likely. You have no idea how many times I made slight little changes, but they wouldn't leave me alone in my brain until I made them. And then when I made them, I was like, well, that didn't change much. But it's just gonna be like that to me. It's just so it is. Which is why I think I stress myself out trying to do art streams. Especially with pieces that I really want them to come out right. Especially in these kind of situations, I think I end up stressing myself out. So expect the next few art streams that I do to be more lighthearted, sketchy things. Because yeah, your girl's not doing all that well with the pressures of drawing live. To give it a softer look, you can do gradients in a layer between your shading and your base colors. With a shadow color, but not as strong as your multiply layer, if that makes sense. No, I don't think I understand what you mean. I don't think I'm understanding what you mean. You might want to show me at some point. You might want to show me at some point. Why is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I understand what I did there. I understand. But you might want to show me at some point. Not now, obviously. Now it's just not possible. It's just not meant to be. Oh yeah, I guess that could just also stay because that. And because that. And then I guess I would do that. I don't know that this is actually how it should be though. Like, I don't know that the hair should be casting a strong shadow. Probably not. ¿Te voy a mandar un ejemplo en Discord? Okay. Okay. Actually, I was hoping that I could call you at some point later and we could just do it. Yeah. Call on Discord sounds like the best. I think it looks really good as well. Maybe the scene itself is well positioned for this technique. Bright sun, hard shadows. Maybe, and the idea with this kind of shadows isn't just to keep them like that, obviously. But putting down the strongest shadows, I want to do without worrying about things like color. Because then, there's the other part, which is choosing which parts of this are working well with this color and which parts of this you have to change into a better color. For example, anything that's skin, it's gonna require a different color for sure. Because this color is just not great for like a skin tone. And also, another part of this technique that I'm not used to doing it. So you make me, not make me. You see me saying things and then don't applying them, right? You're going to. You're gonna realize that I'm saying and doing things that are very different. But another thing is that, like, I should be doing several layers of multiply. One is the general shadows, right? Which is like the softest shadow, but the one that covers the most of the body, like the biggest portion of the art piece. And I am kind of mixing that with the rest of the multiply layer. I'm mixing several layers of shadow, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm so not used to it. I'm like mixing different shadow levels. Should be doing the most general shadows in a much lighter tone, and then I don't know what's going on upstairs in whatever the neighbors are doing, but I'm assuming that you guys can't hear it. It's soft enough. I feel like the neighbors are like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's so loud. It's not loud. It's just constant noise coming from above. I don't know how to shade this. I don't know how to shade this. Man, fuck fingers. Fuck hands. What the fuck are hands? See, that's no, we're not doing that. why you think you can only do cell shading with a hard brush? That's what cell shading freaking means! Cell shading is a very fast process you can do, but it only works when you have a manageable amount of colors. If you have too many colors, you'll prefer another method. I always prefer another method! I like that sun is very well designed. The sun is a masterpiece, right? The sun is just so beautiful. Dancing, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hey Ellie, have you remembered color theory from arts class in high school? I've had so many classes that taught color theory. Actually, I have. At this point, I don't even want to think of color theory being taught in any way, shape, or form. It's just, it fills me with a sort of like feral rage to think of the theory of color theory. It's just, oh, so many memories, so many terrible, terrible memories. Yeah, I think the entire tail should be in shadows, actually. Probably. It should probably all be in shadows. Because it is behind. So maybe. Can hear them now? Yeah, I assumed. Welcome to my world. I don't know how to shade anything. I'm working on that on my drawings as well. Yeah, it's very freaking. There are certain parts of the art process that are just basically when you imagine myself drawing some things, what you need to imagine is just me yelling in despair, crying while I Google for a million references. And then at some point, like, you need to imagine, like, construction noises. And then me, at some point, like, emerging from a cocoon with a finished piece of art that had so many different states before it. Because it was mostly just trial and error. Yeah, that's kind of what you have to envision. That's kind of what you have to envision. Essentially, the process reference to your Discord in hope it helps. We will see. But that's what I kind of tend to do already. That takes long. Chill art streams, they said. Who said it? Who said that? Who said that, and why were they lying about me and my art stream? My art streams tend to be just chatting, actually. My art streams tend to be just chatting, actually. This is an exception. This is an exception. Today we are doing significantly more actual, like, arting than what it normally is. So, you know, don't I keep saying, like, don't expect, but honestly, what do you expect? When you come to an art stream, what do you expect? Do you expect me to actually do anything good? I need to know this. I never really questioned it, because I think it's like, it's part of the routine. And there are times when we do things that are just more fun, you know, like the 10-minute challenge, the request streams and stuff like that. And then there's things like chibis where I do feel very confident, and so that's more educational, I guess. But what do you expect from most of my drawing streams? Like, do you have any expectations? And are the expectations that I'm practically not gonna do anything? Because that's what should be your expectation. That's what the expectation should be. Suffering art streams? Yeah. Brute force gang? Yeah. I have no idea how to shade either. Me too. Color fury? Yeah. Hands are overcomplicated tentacles. Hands are overcomplicated, period. Point blank. We don't need to say anything else on that. Okay, so technically, I know that this needs a lot more shadows. I just don't know where to place them. I know that this needs a lot more. I just wish I knew where it goes. I just really wish I knew where more goes. You know what I do feel confident in doing though? Some highlights, some blushes. I want to go back to my normal style. Oh, I guess I should add something here. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. How does cell shading work for this? For this area. How does cell shading work for this area? Not entirely sure. I don't know. I usually use those as pretext for me to draw something too if I feel like it, and that's why I like doing them, because I know that it is very conductive for drawing. I notice myself drawing at my best when I'm watching somebody else drawing, so I do like it. I really do like it, even though for me it's pain. Even though it's absolutely like pain for me, I do think there's a big value on it. I don't think that works. But I think this does. Alright, this is my attempt at cell shading. This is my attempt at cell shading. It's not the best. Not the best. Yeah. Yeah. However, one of the reasons I was jumping to the cell shading was because we were struggling to decide on a color for the swimsuit, right? And here's the thing. If I change the color of the suit now to something like a white, that should actually look better. I think you're doing amazing. Shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Actually, you're not saying anything mean. No, don't shut up. I'm sorry. I'm feeling defensive. I'm feeling some sort of way. And that sort of way, it's I don't know, bad. Bad. By the way, guys, Five Nights at Freddy's movie, huh? So this is actually happening, huh? Not me switching the subject because I'm feeling uncomfy with this. Watch me just revert to my normal coloring style. Watch me just later on reverting entirely. Okay, let's start fixing colors. Let's start fixing colors. First, we're gonna grab like a reddish. Saturate a bit more. Make sure that the shadows. Make sure the shadows of the face are. Damn it. I hate working on multiply. I I hate working on multiply. Alright, how about... no, it needs to be redder. I'm used to shading with normal layers. I'm used to shading with normal layers, not with multiply. Multiply is like, it changes colors in a way that I'm not used to, that I never get used to, that I don't like. That just feels wrong. I don't even know if this color is working. I kind of want it to be redder, but I feel like the more I try to make it redder, because it's a multiply layer, I feel like it just becomes dark brown. Alright, it's a thing, but didn't watch the trailer. The thing is that the reason I'm surprised in talking about it with the FNAF movie is that it was announced so long ago, and it was announced with such a like tumultuous, it had such a weird development hell sort of process, that I think at some point every single person that knew about it went, yeah, this is not happening, you know? Like at some point it was understood to a lot of people, me included, that there's no way this is actually becoming a reality at any point ever. And now it's actually happening. It's like, what? This wasn't a joke? Wait, this is for real? And then I saw the trailer. It's like, oh my god. It's produced by Blumhouse. What the hell? I thought it was produced by Warner Brothers. But right, Warner Brothers sold it ages ago because they didn't have, like, they didn't know how to handle it. And that gives me faith because Blumhouse is, like, really good at what they do. And then I see Josh Hutcherson and I'm like, oh? Josh Hutcherson? Dude can act. I trust Josh Hutcherson. So I don't know, now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued and sort of like low-key excited. I'm not gonna watch it if it's actually like scary, but I'm gonna watch a million reactions. I'm gonna watch every single channel reaction, I think, of that movie. There are certain people that I hope are gonna react to it and post their reaction videos. Oh wait, shit, that's skin. How did what did I do here? Oh, it's because of multiply. That's fine. We can fix that. We can fix that real easy. There. Alright, this is what we got so far. I am distressed. I am in a certain type of hell. And I think right about now, I am ready to just revert back to my normal painting style, even if it's a lot slower. Pretends to understand movie stuff? Do you not understand the concept of trailers? I've pretty much given up on movies. I am never giving up on movies. This year I'm watching 4 of them. Frustrated color multiplication noises. I hate multiply. I hate multiply. Why do you force yourself to do things you don't like? We want happy, Ellie. Because, you know, art is pain, and the moment that you finish an art piece, that's the moment that I live for. The moment that I live for is the moment I finish the art. Okay, now we do have some shadows, albeit some terrible ones, and some bad ones that I don't like. They are going to end up being sort of this. The shadows, they are going to end up being sort of the same kind of shadows. I think. I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up being the same sort of shadows. But I'm gonna feel more confident when I can do them the way that I'm used to. Now that I have some sort of like shadows there, I'm going to first do another layer. It's going to be a light and soft light, something like that. Gonna grab a white, off-white. We're gonna do some just some light, giving it a bit more depth right here. Right here. Then right here. And possibly right here. I wanna like go back to looking at the colors of the swimsuit. I wanna go back to looking at the colors of the swimsuit with a little bit more. Once we have a little bit more of this, right? A little bit more life in the colors. We can touch up the colors and see how we're feeling about them a little bit better. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty bad. Why am I doing it so weirdly? There. Better, thank you. There. Better, here. Better. I'm feeling good about the choice of swimsuit, because this is the first thing I wanted to do. The first instinctual choice I made for the color of the swimsuit. And I do think that the more I look at it, the more I think, yeah, that was the right color. But we can still play around with the colors, especially because I was trying to do like a multiply layer. So assuming we have that and this. So a little bit of it's ugly, doesn't work. For now, I'm gonna have to deal with it. It's ugly and it doesn't work, but we're gonna deal with that. What if... Yeah, the browns definitely don't work. How are you so good at art, Shadow Ninja? Welcome, and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm not. This is precisely me showing you guys that I'm not good at art. I just start doing trial and error and crying and cursing out at the world and looking at references to inspire myself and going back and doing more trial and error and taking 1,000,000 hours per piece because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, but changing it slightly until I finish. I mean, that's what art is. Maybe it's because I watch too many good artists that immediately start a piece and they just know where to place stuff. Like, maybe I'm used to the artists that just know, you know, where to place things, which I guess on the parts of the process that I'm most confident in, that's how I come out as well, I guess. Because there are parts of the process where I do feel comfortable. Oh wait, the teal is kind of nice too. Wait a second. I'm gonna delete the brown. The brown's not working. But the teal's kind of nice. Right? I think I like the teal a little bit. I think I quite like the teal. Oh, I also changed the white and the back to be white on that one. The hat. That looks nice. Yeah, I think the teal looks nice. I do think the blue also looks nice. Is it because of the hat and the back? Should I change them to be white like in this one? The teal also stands out against the ocean better. Yeah, it does. I don't know what the ocean's gonna end up looking like. I don't know how it's gonna end up looking like. I'm gonna have to specifically look at tutorials and references of how to draw backgrounds. A lot of tutorials because I haven't drawn background on art in so long. It's so long. Nowadays, if you've seen a trailer, you've essentially watched the movie already. Yeah, we had a talk about this before. Thankfully, teaser trailers are not like that, though. Thankfully, teaser trailers are still very vague. So I normally watch the teaser trailer and stop there. Have you ever played FNAF, though? I haven't. No, I have not. But I have seen people playing it, and I have seen, like... I'm a very big fan of MatPat doing theories of stuff. Because, listen, I am an overthinker. I am an overanalyzer. I am that kind of person. And I think I just vibe with the overanalysis of everything that MatPat does. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy not being the only person that's overanalyzing everything, I guess. So yeah, I'm less a fan of FNAF and more like a fan of FNAF content? Question mark, question mark. I really enjoy it. Actually, you know what? That is also the wrong color. We're also gonna grab this color and plast it on here. Except we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make it even more red. And we're gonna put it on the yellow parts of the hair. 'Cause it fits better. Scott was saying he's stopping with FNAF. Yeah. He was also removed from the franchise though. It's not... I don't think it's his choice anymore. That's a very nice way of saying I'll accept that my involvement in any part of this franchise is now a risk for the franchise. He has to step down to give the franchise any sort of like possibility. Because he was involved in like controversies. I'm pretty sure around the time that that sister location was releasing, I'm pretty sure. girl that well, but I'm pretty sure he was involved in some controversies. Anyways, have I mentioned how I hate rendering hair as well? I love long, luscious hair. I hate rendering hair. The life of an artist. The life of an artiste. I'm gonna place some shadow there. Gonna keep making this one long, I guess. Anyways, what I mean is that I don't understand the movie, people. I know not a single actor or director ever. Those are certainly names, yes. Do I need to educate you in movies? I don't have the time, though. She can handle getting over it, but not this. That is true. That is true. Art is love, and as an immortal bunny once said, love hurts a lot. I agree. I agree. Lena, we're certainly similar in that regard. Ain't no actor names in my noggin. Normally, I'm pretty bad with names. There are some names that I'm pretty attached to. So Lamia's skills are tiny armor plates like a pangolin, so Lamias are mammals? Again, remember that we are like half human. Remember that we are half human. So, yes, we count as mammals. At least my species. I can see what you're going for, though. Okay, that's good. At the very least, that's good. I mean, that's what art is. Trial and error. Yeah, but the other art is so good. Half mammals, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Completely off topic, rambling coming. Not even rambling, but, what is a mammal? What are the definitions that break apart animal groups? Did you know, for example, that there isn't such a thing as a fish? We all know what a fish is, but did you know that technically there is no thing that you can categorize as fish? It's weird. It's weird. What is a fish but a miserable pile of lies? But no, seriously, it's weird. Trying to classify living beings. What is the actual name of the field? Phrenology or something like that? I don't know. I'm bad. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with words. But that field is like, yeah, no. This is so much more complicated than the already very complicated label system that we've made for it. It's great. A good analysis video can be interesting even if you have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, I've seen plenty of analysis videos where I'm like, oh, I have no clue what this is about, but I like the way you explain it, man. I really like how you go through this topic. Ooh, you know. I'm back with food. How is everyone? I hope you enjoy your food, Edgavian. Oh shit, now I'm hungry. Oh no. Now I'm hungry. You could educate me in a collab. You surely got time for content. How would I educate you in a collab? I need to have you watch movies. To educate you about movies, which I'm not a cinephile. I'm not like the most knowledgeable ever. But you to learn that sort of thing, you do need to watch movies. Anyway, so how are we feeling in the teal versus blue? In the teal versus blue debate, how are we feeling? What are we feeling more in the teal versus blue We have blue, and we have teal, and we have blue, and we have teal. I think teal is the winner. Ah, which makes me very upset because I like the blue, but I think teal is the winner. I really do. Teal definitely? Yeah, I like the teal better. Yeah. Oh, hey, Gampro! Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! I do like blue the better. What about blue with a white hat? I think the problem with the blue is the contrast with the ocean. I think it blends too much, but I do like the blue a lot. I do really like the blue. I guess here's what's gonna happen. I think this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to play around with references for take the ocean out of the beach easy. It's the best part of the beach. I think I'm team blue. Yeah, here's the thing. I like the blue more on its own. On its own, I like the blue more. But I think it might be better with the hat and the bag from this one. So I think I'm gonna merge those together. And I also think that the ocean is the only reason why the teal wins by a landslide. And if I make the ocean a different color, so maybe I will watch references, I will look for sunsets. Like, let me... Sunset in the beach. Let's look for quick image references. Cause the ocean, when you have like a sunset kind of look, the ocean starts looking dark red almost. You know? When you have very strong sunset vibes, the ocean starts looking very dark, almost black. My problem with that is that would make the atmosphere so strong. I would have to make all of the colors in the lighting and everything. It would have to be atmosphere lighting. I wouldn't be able to paint with normal colors. I would have to paint with colors, like weird colors, to reflect the sunset. It's gonna be complicated. Hope you had a good day too. Maybe make both versions, one with blue and one with teal. Not too many changes. Oh, it's many changes. For the blue one to work, which I really like the blue. I really like the blue. For the blue one to work, I really need to make the ocean a lot darker. Like the ocean needs to be this sort of color. But that sort of color only happens at like night or sunset. So we would have to have a sunset that is like, we would have to have a sky that is like very atmospheric, and that means that all of my coloring would have to be very atmospheric and shit. Make the ocean more wet, I guess. Make the ocean more wet. Make the ocean teal. Ooh! It's worth remembering that the water will also look different when it's more than a single flat color. Yes, the water will look different. It's gonna look a lot more white, actually. Could also go for specific oceans. There are those which have clear teal-like water. It's also gonna look a lot more white. Cause my idea really is to have like middle of the day, super bright, like super bright middle of the day background, right? When you have a middle of the day, super light background, the ocean actually looks so freaking shimmery. It's like a diamond shower. I don't know, it's so beautiful. Let me just ocean in midday. Let's see if I find a good reference of what I mean. Okay, so something like this. Something like this could work. This is teal. This is like teal. It has to be like there-ish. How big is this image that I just uploaded? Actually, no. The problem is that my canvas is gigantic. Something like this is still too blue. But it's more tealish. You did it! Background done! Can you imagine? Can you imagine make the ocean purple? Where have you seen a purple ocean? Where have you seen a purple ocean? There's this one moment where you're looking at an ocean, but I think that only comes across in real life and not in like drawings. There's this one moment where you're looking at an ocean and it looks almost white because of how much it shines. Oh god, how tiny is this? Oh god, how tiny is this? Watch it be all blurry and shit because it's too tiny. Okay, it's not that tiny. Something like this could be better. That is more teal. I could see it working if I just made it lighter. Like a lighter teal. Like that. Something like this could work. What is that? A photo of the sea? Dolphin Square, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Yes, this is a photo of the sea. I'm trying to figure out what could I do to make this swimsuit actually work with this artwork. Because we have two options. We have this option, aka the teal swimsuit, or this option, aka the blue swimsuit. I like the blue swimsuit more, but the blue swimsuit doesn't really work if I want to have this sort of background. So we're quickly trying to see if something like a more teal colored ocean could work to make the blue swimsuit, you know, win over the other one. Let me delete this part though, because it's confusing me. I think it could kind of work, and with more clouds too in this photo. I could add more clouds. I can't add too many though, because then the shimmery, shiny quality of the ocean. I don't even know if I'm gonna manage to make it shimmery and shiny. It will depend on how, what kind of tutorials I find on how to fade the color, fade in the color. What do you mean fade in the color? This is just a reference. I'm gonna do it all on my own. Top to bottom. Yeah. It's going to have a different, like, this is just a reference. It's not actually going to be how it looks. Astroman, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Did I say that before? Just don't add too many clouds. It'll cause strife among them. That's a pun, isn't it? It's a good color scheme. It's something that's gonna take a lot of tinkering. Right now, I'm seeing this this as a winner. Unfortunately, because I do like the blue swimsuit more. But I'm gonna take a different approach here. I'm gonna take an approach where I will first look for like how to draw the ocean tutorials and references. And mostly I'm gonna do tutorials until I feel like I have a grasp of what I want the ocean to look like. If I can make it look teal and white and shiny and separated from the blue, then I'll go to how to draw the sky tutorials and references. You know, I'm gonna tinker with the sky until I have a background that I like. And then I'll come back to the 2 possible swimsuit outfits to see if I can make the blue one work. I think that's my plan of action for now. But now, it is time to go to the wrap-up. So we're going to do that, and I am not gonna stretch it today because, oh my god, I'm so glad, actually, to have gotten to a point where I know what my next step is, but it requires a lot of looking for references and looking at tutorials and stuff, and that's not something I'm gonna do live, so... I don't know why, guys. I don't know why it stresses me out so much to try and do art live. I don't know. Not all art. I enjoy it. I should do more chibis. I should come back to the chibi drawing. Should come back to the chibi drawing because I do enjoy those. And the requests and everything. But did it progress? Kinda. Look, I placed a lot of like shadows that I'm going to use as guidelines for my normal shadowing process. Since I did place a lot of shadows, it should make it go faster than normal. Should make it go a lot faster than normal. But I am going to redo a lot of what I did today. If not all of it. It did help me define some things about the colors. But overall, I just don't feel confident with the things I do live. I feel like something of knowing that I'm being observed in real time makes me nervous, and it makes me not be able to think things through the way I would normally do when I'm alone. So I'm going to give this drawing thing a break. This drawing thing a break live. I'm gonna do a couple of weeks where I define what I want to do next for our streams. Plus, I have a couple of weeks until I finish some games, and I think I want to push it a little bit. Alternatively, you might actually go with your black skin, and it stands out a lot more in the blue sea background. I could, but it doesn't feel... It feels like a cheat. Because it's not out of me, it's out of Elyssia. You're getting faster and better at drawing live. Barely! Rattlesnake Rose! Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, you used to be called something different, didn't you? I recognize the profile picture. Weren't you? Some sort of criminal. Some sort of criminal snake. Weren't you? Stealer snake? Bandit snake? Something like that. Am I wrong? You get fade from teal to blue the further the ocean gets to. We will see. Thieving snake! Thieving snake! I knew that I related it to crime. I knew that I related it to crime. To be honest, if our eyes were more sensitive to violet, purple, oceans might look more purple to us, maybe. I'm not sure. Colors are a bit complicated if you don't have a monochromatic spectrum. I mean, in olden times, the ocean used to be described with the colors of wine. And I think there is a truth to the ocean looking. There's certain lights and certain perspectives where you can see the ocean as a deep, rich, like purple, red. But it all happens at like sunset, sunrise. You know, those times of the day where the sun is really close to the ocean in like your vision, right? And that's not what I'm trying to do here. I love the teal dress. Go with the teal dress. I don't like it as much as I like the other one, but I'm gonna keep tinkering with it. You could use the teal and blue on the swimsuit and mix them with a fade. I'm not sure I could do that. Swimsuits, swimsuit fabrics are not known for having sort of like umbras, colors that bleed into each other. Swimsuit fabrics are very known for being either one solid color or a print of some sort. And this is a swimsuit, so I do want it to really, really read like a swimsuit. And I think making it one solid color or giving it a sort of print is going to be the only way to do that in the way that I want it. Really? I thought those were just done. What do you mean those were just done? Which ones? What are we talking about? Leave everything unfinished like the great sculptures of history. I wish I could, but I've invested too much time onto this, and it was a promise. It was a goals thing, so I need to do it. The shadows? Technically, if I wanted to keep it as, what was the name again? I complained about it the entire stream. Cell shading! If I wanted to keep it at cell shading, technically I could stop here. However, I really, really, really can't grasp my head around it. I can't wrap my head around it. Around it being cell shaded instead of being like my normal style. I can't. Morning! Oh my god, Duke, welcome! Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! How are you? Have a very good morning. Have a very, very good morning. It's very early. I hope that you're not super tired. We think you do a great job, but I know how little that matters to the voice in the back of your head. Yeah. I am sorry. In this respect, in like how I end up deciding that my art is done, when I end up deciding, yeah, the piece is done, this is ready to post, there's nothing that can go against my voice in the back of my head saying it's not good enough. There's nothing that can quiet that voice. It does happen. I also don't like being seen while drawing. Yeah, with when I'm drawing mostly for fun or mostly for concept laydown, mostly the sketching parts of the art are the ones that I feel the most confident in doing live, because there's less pressure. You know, with a sketch, you know that in the end you're gonna change it a million times. You know that there's a lot of refining to do. If something is wrong with the sketch, it's fine. It's fine, because the sketch is meant to be changed later. So the sketch part I enjoy. It's the rest of the most solid parts that I really don't like. You could transition into an art Twitter. I would need so much more art to be an art Twitter. I would need so much more art. Change the name, this one is catchier. Rattlesnake Rose. I'll try to remember it. In the olden times, there was no color. There was. What do you mean there wasn't? Why do I imagine the ocean in that color as the aftermath of a huge war in the ocean? If you've never seen a picture of like an ocean in sunset or like almost at night, look for it. It's very pretty. It's very much something that you could describe with the color of wine. Are you gonna do tracks in the sand? I could. I haven't even approached the background yet. Like, I'm talking about colors. I'm talking about the possibilities. But realistically, until I find like good ass tutorials and I follow them, I won't know what the background's gonna look like. I just know I want sand. I just know I want ocean. That's as much as I know. I want the ocean, I want the sand. We're gonna look for tutorials and hope for the best. The old black and white on TV is proof of that. Oh yeah, I forgot colors were invented. Colors were invented in the 60s. I forgot. Right. I don't want to be a stinky snake shifter, so I'll go shower. Have fun and thank you for the stream, Gun says. Thank you for coming, Gun bro. It's a pleasure to have you here. I know that it's a struggle for you to make it, so I hope that you enjoyed whatever time you had here. Thanks, I'm a little sleepy. Don't worry. In the beginning of the stream, we were literally all talking about being sleep deprived. So you're not alone, Duke. You're not alone. I am personally so tired. I am personally so exhausted. I cannot wait until tonight so I can just lay in the bed and just like fall unconscious. I cannot wait until it's night and I can be unconscious in bed. Hopefully for long enough that I feel well rested tomorrow. Cause I need that. I really need a good night's rest. Do you ask us viewers a lot of questions when you draw? I feel that might be the reason behind your frustration with drawing streams. I ask questions, but it's not about that. It's about I can't focus as well when I am live as when I'm not. I don't know how to explain it. It's just it feels different. It feels different. And like I feel like I do worse. But maybe I don't. Maybe I do equally as bad when I'm not live, but because there's no one there to see it, all that matters is the final result. You know? So it doesn't feel like I do so many errors. Because if at the end of the day, I've managed to fix everything, no matter how many times and tries it took, then it doesn't feel as that many errors. Just do that then. 1 or 2 sketch streams and then the next time we see a piece is when it's done. I think I might switch to that at least until I'm more confident with the rest of my process. Until I'm more confident with the rest of my process, I think I might do that. I do feel like I could do like on TV streams, maybe? The coloring process doesn't change that much for me. The coloring process doesn't change that much for me, to be honest, with my chibis. I think it becomes a little bit easier because my shapes are a lot more geometric. Not geometric, but a lot more simplified with chibis, so I expect a lot less detail. Just posting occasionally would be fine. I don't paint much, but when I share pictures with my friends, it always motivates me to paint more. In regards to a tweet it for art, what I want to have is more like a better organized gallery. I don't like DeviantArt anymore. DeviantArt is just, it's not a good website. As a user, when I'm trying to look for good artists, it's such a struggle to find what I'm looking for because they changed the filtering system in such a bad way. I don't like DeviantArt anymore. I don't trust them anymore, especially after the whole AI thing. So I really do want to have a better, like, an archival sort of place where I could upload everything. I have made a Pixiv, but I keep being kind of confused as how to use it. And ArtStation feels too professional for me because I go into ArtStation and I see all these wow artists, and I don't feel that I'm at that skill level yet. So I've been like looking at websites, but it takes a while to actually make an account, and then I gotta post everything. And do I post it on one go, or do I post it once a week? Because Lord knows that it's gonna take months for me to start posting once I run out of the buffer that I have. So I don't know. I've been looking at some websites though. Eventually I'll have like an archive place to put all my art, and then you'll be able to see how much I improved through the time that I've been drawing. I have been improving a lot. It's very nice to be able to have like things that I did on my first year of VTubing and be able to like contrast them. It's such a trip seeing how much you improve over time. But in the moment it doesn't feel it. It doesn't feel it. You did a lot of important progress even if it wasn't a lot of drawing. I love the colors you picked. Thank you. We did a lot of color picking this stream, and I do enjoy that part of the process, because again, every part of the process that is like, it doesn't really, it's low stakes. It doesn't really matter that much because it can still be changed later. That's where I enjoy it. Fun fact, color was invented in 1956 by Reginald G.B. Color. The original RGB. It's so sad. It's so sad that colors didn't exist before. Can you imagine how great, like, I don't know, the Romans would have looked if their clothes would have had color? Can you imagine, like, I don't know, a Spartan with red and gold in their armor? That would be so cool. Too bad that colors didn't exist back then. Too bad that colors didn't exist, because it would have kicked ass. That would have been a bomb aesthetic. Do you have anything tomorrow? Maybe have a full night's sleep would have motivation. Unlike me, who tries to sleep on time and waking up in the middle of the night. I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom because I'm very bad about not drinking a bunch of water right before bed. For some reason, I hate my body for this. For some reason, my body decides that I am extremely thirsty right before bed. Every time. And it's not that common for me to manage to resist the temptation to just keep drinking. I say, like, it's just a little sip. I'm gonna take a little sip because I'm thirsty. And then my body's like, no, you want to keep drinking. And sometimes I stop myself. Most times I can't. Gotta go. Thank you for the stream. Bye-bye. Goodbye, Retouch. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. And hey, I hope that you enjoy tomorrow. Now that you have everything meal prep related done and you can relax, I hope you have a wonderful day of relaxing. Yo siempre estoy inconsciente, nunca inconsciente. ¿Qué sería estar inconsciente, Darío? Also, welcome, Darío. Bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día. Welcome. Drawing for an audience is different because people may be watching and judging. Yeah, that's probably it. Like, nobody's gonna judge me harder than I judge myself. But still, you never know. Maybe there is a very good artist stopping by and going, what is this idiot doing? I doubt it. I know there's 1,000,000 to 1 chances, but Jesus Christ, it's just, you know? My head runs at 100% capability until the moment I fall asleep. I could sit an exam half unconscious. And you think you would approve it? Like, pass it? Plus, you have to entertain chat. I have to keep up with chat. But today I was pretty good at keeping up with chat. Most days, I just don't. Most days I'm like 15 minutes behind chat, 20 minutes behind chat when I'm drawing. I think that's another thing that stresses me out a lot though about art streams. That I can't be focusing on the art and on keeping up with the chat at the same time. Maybe? Twitter is literally a good place for sharing art. Aside from the part where everyone is toxic and out to anti and everyone. But Delphine, Twitter is not a good archive of art. That's the problem with Twitter. If I post something and then I want to find it again, the only way to see it is to scroll through a gigantic wall of posts. Just keep growing chronologically. There is no way to have like a quick look at all of my art pieces. It's just scrolling through an endless wall of art mixed in with everything else that you post. And posts getting randomly deleted. That has never happened to me, but it's still so annoying. Like when I find a good artist on Twitter, an artist that I really enjoy, first thing I do is look to see if they have like any other archival place for their art, so that I can see it better. I'd rather look at Instagram where I can see like a grid of art pieces and choose the one that my, like, not choose, but like start watching them in full screen after I've seen the grid of pieces. I'd much rather see someone who has, I don't know, like literally anything else that will allow me to see their art organized properly. Twitter has no organization, zero organization. As an art platform, it freaking sucks. And it really upsets me when I see people and I find great artists and I like look at their Twitter and they have no other links and they have no other websites. And it's like, why, man? I'm gonna scroll and I'm gonna see whatever you posted in the last like 2 months tops, because I'm gonna get tired of scrolling. I'm just gonna get tired. And especially like if someone on Twitter, for example, if someone's like gets obsessed with a new show and they start drawing fan art for that one show and I don't care about that show, if I had an archive, I can see what other things they've been interested in and might draw again. I can like get a grasp of what that artist might be outside of their current fixation. On Twitter, I'm not gonna scroll far enough to see outside of their current fixation. It takes too much time, it takes too much effort. I have to see too many unrelated things. Absolutely, DeviantArt is so terrible now. I haven't tried any of the other sites yet though. Yeah, me neither. I've been researching and I have some places that I think I might look at. But I can't remember their names right now. There's one that I wanna say it's something to do with bees. I think their logo is something like a hexagon. It's not Hive. It's not Hive Social. I hate Hive Social. I had my problems with it. But there's some other website that I'm investigating. It's just that I never have the. It's never prioritary, you know. Pixiv is a good idea. I have a Pixiv. I think. I'm pretty sure I have a Pixiv. Pretty sure. I just need to learn how to properly use it. I've seen a few peeps saying Newgrounds is the best alternative. Have not tried it yet though. Newgrounds still exist? I knew Newgrounds as like, when I think Newgrounds, when I hear Newgrounds, I think Flash animations and Flash mini games or games, not just mini games. And Flash doesn't exist anymore, so I was. Newground is still a thing. Only downside for Pixiv now is the tags. It's full of AI art. Ah, no! My knees specifically feel like the inside of a fridge. Lol. That doesn't sound good. Are you okay? We hired monkeys? That does not sound good. You can always change the art, even after the sketch is done. It just takes more work. Yeah, I guess. Actually, I have been thinking of like tinkering with some art that I've already posted and everything. If I finally managed to like settle on a different art site and I started posting all of my work, my previous work, there are some works that they annoy me. They upset me for some reason. And I've been thinking of like taking a long hard look at them, figuring out what is the thing that upsets me and fixing it, even though the art is already completed. It's a lot more work. It's a much longer process, but I'm sure that it would end up being better for my mental health to post something only after I'm happy with it instead of just posting it because it's done and because I don't have the time to fix it. It's the choice I may end up doing. Maybe. Hope I... When colors only exist in nature and even in art. Color existed in the 30s, but it was very expensive. Yeah. Only the rich could see in color. Fun color fact. In Japan long ago, they only had 4 colors: white, black, red, and blue. It's that's a fun one. Obviously, aside from the joke of like blah blah blah, colors didn't exist. It is fun to see how long it takes any given society to incorporate a new word for a color. It's really cool. It's really interesting to think that, like, it's not that the colors weren't there. It's just, when did it become a necessity to have specific vocabulary for a shade that used to be considered blue, for example? It's really interesting. I think your art streams are really enjoyable for everyone, and being an artist feels like part of your identity, but definitely stream the content that is more comfortable for you. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a pause. Mostly while I need a break. I said before, I need a break, not necessarily from stream, but from having to handle things that life throws at me, instead of being able to do the things that I am actually like wanting to work on. And art streams, unfortunately, when I do art streams, I do feel the need to tinker with them in between streams to make it better, to advance, because I don't advance that much in the streams. In fact, this series is taking so long, the swimsuit Ely art is taking so long, because the first 3 or 4 streams, I did nothing between streams. I literally just like prepped the poses initially, did all the things that I did on stream, and then up until I was like almost at the line work, I wasn't opening it in between Thursdays and Thursdays. And I don't like that either. I don't like not having advancements in a piece of art for months. But realistically, right now, life has been throwing me so many surprise things to deal with a tight deadline, that I haven't really had the time to do other things that I want to do. And then instead of doing those things that I want to do, I find myself doing art because I want to have advancement before the next stream. So I think until I feel a bit more stable on my day-to-day tasks and processes, I think I wanna pause the art streams just for a little bit until life calms down. Basically, until shit stops breaking at my house, taxes stop being difficult, and doctors have been seen and visited. Oh yeah, yesterday I didn't say it. I said that I wasn't the doctor and that caused me to lose my entire day, but I didn't say the good news. The good news is I don't need glasses. I was considering that I might need glasses because I hadn't gotten an eye checkup in a long time, and now I'm working even more in the computer than I was before. Like, I'm spending so much time in front of a computer, right? So I thought, surely there's a big chance that my eyesight has gotten worse, or that they're gonna tell me to wear glasses because I'm so many hours in front of a computer. But they didn't. They told me everything's okay. You have 20/20 vision, and just keep doing you. This is, if you haven't been wearing glasses for all this time, clearly you don't need them. So, and I'm really happy about that, because that means I don't have to spend an extra 3 or 4 mornings getting whatever process I need to go get glasses, whatever measurements, and then actually going someplace to choose a frame, and then having to go another time so that I can get them when they're done. It's so much time that I don't have to lose now, and I'm very happy about that. How far behind am I on chat? How far behind am I on chat? Where did this other account come from? No, I drink water, officer. I drink water. Estar consciente y o ser consciente. Por cierto, parece que el viejo y confiable YouTube deleteó mi primer comentario. ¡No! ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué te borró el comentario? ¿Cuál es el sentido? I don't know. I don't know why YouTube. I don't know why YouTube. Period. Point blank. Actually, I don't know why YouTube. Guys, did you know my Getting Over It stream got limited monetization? Not that I get a lot of money from monetization, but I get some, and it matters to me. So I was incredibly surprised. I was like, why? Why Getting Over It? It doesn't even have like, does it have music or something? So I appealed, because like it made no sense. There was no reason. And I'm guessing, here's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that Getting Over It is a game where people swear so much and get so aggressive and violent that YouTube automatically assumes that it's going to be full of curse words. And then I appealed, and then it got full monetization again. But I appealed, and I got an email pretty much a couple hours after saying like, oh no, your video's fine. And I'm like, yeah, I know my video's fine. I was extremely sad. I probably didn't even curse once. Well, that's a lie, because I'm Argentinian. I probably cursed very little. I guess you really did make the BBC upset with your accent. It was the Brits got offended. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Alright. Twitter is dying, and I've already read that. Wait. Plus, Twitter compresses everything. Yeah, the Twitter conversation. Having a website helps nowadays for archiving your own art. I want to archive my own art for sure. If you open a Twitter image in a separate tab, then it often isn't compressed. I still think it's a bad archival place. I agree. I would like to see artists just use Twitter for cloud and add a link to their archive that they may have somewhere. My favorite artists are the ones that have archives elsewhere. I do not like having a nice artist that I find on Twitter and having no way of seeing their art other than just endlessly scrolling. What's worse, when they have no presence beyond Twitter, or when you chance upon them elsewhere and realize they do have accounts elsewhere with more work, but for some reason they refuse to list them? Oh yeah, that freaking sucks. And yes, Newgrounds is still alive apparently. Yep, it's still a thing. Holy shit. I guess I'll check out Newgrounds. Thank you. That's another thing that I can add to the list of websites to check out for a possible archive that I choose for myself. Pixel is great, but I have some issues with their search engine, and I'm not touching DeviantArt. I am not touching DeviantArt either, and I'm struggling to learn Pixel properly. Am I PowerPoint Ellie right now? No, it's fine. We're fine. Well, I made it to the wrap-up. Well, Tankest von Memen, you did make it to the wrap-up. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Pixel implemented a feature where you can next to eliminate all AI art in your feed and recommendations. Nice! I I will use it then. AI art never has a bigger oxymoron existed. I'm sure there have been bigger oxymorons, but I agree with you, it is a big oxymoron. I love that kind of stuff. Studying how certain languages draw lines with separate colors in a color wheel. Yeah, it's so freaking interesting. And there are correlations too. It's so fascinating. There are correlations too between the language and the ability of like a person that grew up in a certain culture to be able to see more different shades of X color. So like there are cultures that have a lot more words for things that a different culture would call green, right? So like for example, teal. Teal is a type of green. It's also a type of blue. We're not gonna think about it, but like if you have a culture that is used to using the words green, lime, teal, emerald, jade, blah blah blah, right? And you have a culture that is used to speaking with those many words, and then you have a culture where all of it is green. The first culture is just going to be better at picking out amounts of shades in a given like green board. You could give them an entire board of different shades of green and ask them how many different shades are there, and the culture that has more names for it will be able to identify more different shades, while the culture that has less names for it is going to like see more of those as the same color. And it's very interesting because it's like, do they visually see it different, or do they just point at the ones that are different enough that they would be categorized with different words? I don't know. It's fascinating. Snape with glasses though would look really cute. I have worn glasses on my last member stream, and I can pull up the asset, but I'm glad that I don't actually have to lose many mornings trying to handle the glasses situation. Shiny Bunny, have you done the art? We arted. That's for sure. We did some art. But how are you, Shiny Bunny? Did you go away? Okay, Ellie, I want to commission something from you. 15 pieces of art for tomorrow. No. Okay, you can do that. $1 million. $1 million. Maybe more. For 15 pieces of art on one night? $1 million. It actually only takes 2 days. 3 days if the measurement were wrong. 4 days if the eye clinic doesn't also sell glasses. Well, 3 days is still big. 3 days is still a lot of mornings that I could use on my own stuff. We'll keep glasses Ellie in our hearts. I can still use glasses for streams, but I don't need them, and that's good. Was it the bomb-ass music? I don't think it was. I don't think it was because the appeal worked. Upsetting the BBC isn't exactly hard, isn't it? I love that YouTube has a freaking swear jar. I think it does. I think it does. I'm gonna try to create a Pixiv account. So far, I've been using Twitter. Twitter is not bad for finding people. It's just not the best to browse actual art from a person that you like, you know? I'm here still drawing and hearing a nice snake girl. Oh, I hope that your drawing is going well. I hope that your drawing is going nice. Oh, so there is a price. Nice. I would just keep raising the price until you don't want it anymore. If somebody came at me like, hey, give me 15 pieces of art, proper like finished art in one day, I would keep raising the price until they don't want that anymore. It's that simple. A price for sanity. Exactly. Exactly. I just draw a hand and somehow it looks worse than that of an AI. Hands are difficult. Hands are very hard. You have no idea how much I had to tinker with the hands in this piece of art. I had to do a bunch of like mirror posing, taking pictures. Like my phone was full, so full of like pictures specifically of mirror posing to get the hands. It's very annoying. It's going well. I'm drawing my Chinese zodiac OC. That's very nice. Which one is it? Which is your zodiac? What year are you? What specific zodiac? Alright, and with that, we have reached the bottom of the chat. So I'm gonna wait until Shiny Bunny answers. But while we wait for Shiny Bunny to answer, I'm gonna tell you guys to have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna keep tinkering with this off stream. My Chinese zodiac? Yeah. Your Chinese zodiac. Which are you, like, what are you drawing? Which one is your Chinese zodiac? Unless you're drawing a different one. I can't draw, but I can draw hands properly. The irony. You have a leg up. You have a leg up. Or whatever the idiom is. Whatever the expression is. You could already become better than a lot of artists out there. Because all of us are stuck drawing hands. All of us are stuck trying to do hands. I'm drawing all. Oh, you're drawing all of them. Okay. You never really reach the bottom of the chat. You just eventually scrape together enough willpower to look away. Kind of. And I would say I'm a dog zodiac. Nice. A pleasure joining the stream, Ellie. It was good to see you again. I'm glad that you could stay here for a while. I'm glad that you caught quite a bit of conversation. Have you seen my hands? Exactly. I found ways to avoid drawing. We're all here stuck drawing hands. Okay, but yeah. Tomorrow we have Schoolgirls against chat. I don't know. If you wanna participate, do install Schoolgirls 2nd edition. I don't have mobile, and I don't think I have a way to play mobile. Not showing it anyways. I do want to do the same thing I did last time, where I fought everyone, but I'm a lot rustier than last time, and I think I'm gonna be very disappointing. So if you participate in the tournament, it's not gonna be a tournament, but if you want to participate, I will try to figure out if I can make it a tournament. If I can't, just be ready to, like, claim a fighter that you see on the lobby. Be ready to be like, hey, you, I want to fight you, or whatever. We're gonna just vibe it. We're gonna vibe it out. This is not my scene, okay? I will look at some videos, see if I can put something together. Most likely I won't be able to, because this is not something that I understand anything about. So, I'll see you tomorrow for the pommeling. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for streaming, Ellie. Thank you for being here, Duke. I hope you have a great day today. I hope that waking up this early didn't leave you super groggy, and I hope that you're energized. Okay, what tournament? It's not gonna be a tournament, but we're gonna be playing Schoolgirls 2nd edition. Schoolgirls 2nd Encore, the Steam version. We're gonna have the Steam version of Schoolgirls. I'm gonna play against anyone who wants to play against me, and whoever's in the lobby, I hope that they also like play each other if they want more challenge, because beating me is not gonna be a challenge. Beating me is not a challenge in Schoolgirls. So I hope that people are gonna have fun beating me and beating each other up on the fighting game. Have a great day, Ellie. Thank you for the coffee times. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I hope that you feel very well rested in the morning, and I hope that that you have a good time. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to press the like button if you would be okay with it, and please don't forget to stretch, don't forget to drink water, try to eat nutritiously, and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright?